Hi, everyone, and welcome back to the podcast. Today's episode is called Red Flags You Must Stop Ignoring in 2026. This episode is for you if you're dating, you're in a relationship, or you just want better English to talk about love and relationship drama. In this episode, you will learn useful relationship vocabulary, listen to real lifestyle conversations, and answer reflection questions to practice speaking and thinking in English. So let's get started. First, let's learn some key vocabulary for this topic. Repeat after me. Red flag, a warning sign that something is wrong in a relationship. Green flag, a good, healthy sign in a relationship. Love bombing, too much attention and affection very quickly at the start. Mixed signals, when someone's actions and words are not consistent. Hot and cold, sometimes very close, sometimes very distant. Disrespect, behavior that shows a lack of respect. Put down, a comment that makes someone feel small or stupid. Controlling, trying to control another person's life and choices. Gaslighting, making you doubt your own feelings or memory. Boundaries, limits you set to protect yourself. Deal breaker, a problem so big that you cannot accept the relationship. Take responsibility. Accept your part in a problem. Play the victim. Act like you are always the one who is hurt. Toxic, very unhealthy or harmful. Great. Now let's listen to some conversations that show these red flags. Listen to scenario 1. Jokes that hurt. Can I ask your opinion about something my boyfriend does?
Sure, what's up?
He always makes jokes about my weight and my English. He says he's just playing.
How do those jokes make you feel?
Honestly, they hurt. I feel embarrassed when he does it in front of his friends.
Then it's not a joke. That sounds like a put-down.
Yeah, and when I tell him, he says, "You're too sensitive. Relax."
That's a red flag. He's not taking responsibility for how his words affect you.
Do you think it's toxic?
It can become toxic if it continues. You have the right to set boundaries.
I guess one of my deal breakers should be no disrespect.
That's a good deal breaker. You deserve someone who lifts you up, not someone who makes you feel small.
In this dialogue, we saw these red flags: disrespect and put-downs, and not taking responsibility. We also heard the words toxic, boundaries, and deal breaker. Now listen to scenario 2, controlling and jealous.
My girlfriend checks my phone every day. She says it's because she loves me.
Does she ask before she looks at your messages?
No, she just takes my phone. If I say no, she gets angry and says, "What are you hiding?"
That sounds controlling, not loving.
She also doesn't like it when I go out with friends. She says, "Stay with me or you don't care about it."
Wow, she's trying to control your free time and your social life.
I thought jealousy was normal in a relationship.
A little jealousy is normal, but this is too much. She's crossing your boundaries.
I feel guilty when I say I need space.
You shouldn't feel guilty for having your own life. A healthy partner respects your boundaries.
Maybe I need to say, "I love you, but I need privacy and trust."
Exactly. If she can't accept that, it's a big red flag. Here, we heard the red flag of controlling behavior. A healthy partner doesn't control your phone, your time, or your friends. Remember these phrases: "You're crossing my boundaries," and "I need privacy and trust." Next, listen to scenario 3, gaslighting and mixed signals. I'm so confused. One day he's super sweet, the next day he ignores my messages.
Sounds like he's really hot and cold.
When I ask what's wrong, he says, "Nothing, it's all in your head."
Though he gives you mixed signals and then tells you your feelings aren't real.
Yes, last week I saw him texting his ex. When I asked, he said, "You're crazy, you're imagining things."
That's called gaslighting. He's making you doubt yourself.
I used to feel confident, now I question everything.
That's what gaslighting does. It's a serious red flag.
I don't want to overreact, but I also don't want to ignore these signs.
Listen to your feelings. If you constantly feel anxious and confused, something is wrong.
You're right. I need to trust my gut more.
Exactly. Your feelings are valid.
In this dialogue, we saw mixed signals in being hot and cold, and gaslighting, making someone doubt their own feelings. A key sentence from B is, your feelings are valid. This means your feelings are real and important. Now, let's also look at some green flags, the positive signs of a healthy relationship. Listen to scenario 4, healthy green flags. I've been talking a lot about red flags. Are there any green flags?
Yes, of course. My partner is actually a big green flag.
Really? Why?
He listens when I talk, he apologizes when he's wrong, and he never makes fun of me in a mean way.
That sounds so healthy.
We don't avoid problems. We sit down and say, okay, how can we fix this together?
That's what I want. Respect, honesty, and good communication.
Those are great green flags to look for.
Green flags include listening, apologizing, and solving problems together instead of attacking each other. Let's quickly review today's keywords. Repeat after me. Red flag, red flag, green flag, green flag, love bombing, mixed signals, hot and cold, disrespect, put down, controlling, gaslighting, boundaries, deal breaker, take responsibility, toxic. Great job! To finish, I want you to think about these questions. You can pause the podcast and answer out loud or write your answers in a notebook. 1. Which red flag from today is the most serious for you personally? Why? 2. Have you ever ignored a red flag in the past? What happened? 3. What are 3 green flags you want in a relationship? For example, honesty, respect, good communication, emotional support. If you like, you can also tell a short story in English. In the past, I ignored the red flag of blank. Now I know it was a problem because blank. This is a great way to practice vocabulary and talk about real life. Thank you for listening to Red Flags You Must Stop Ignoring in 2025. If you enjoyed learning relationship English with real-life examples and dialogues, follow this podcast and share it with a friend who also wants better English to talk about love and relationship drama. In a future episode, we can talk more about green flags, the positive signs of a healthy relationship. See you next time, and remember, don't ignore the red flags. And don't forget to subscribe to English and IELTS Mastery Hub for more content like this.